So much talent on both sides here tonight out in the East Valley. Britt DeWitt to throw. Pressure is on. The catch made. Nice job of hanging on to that for the first down. We'll get a look at who made that contested catch. Had to jump up in the air for it. It's Stetson Agnew, the junior.
That's a smart play by Agnew. Watching that replay, he finds the soft spot in the zone. We had so many of the inside backers dropping to that hook curl corner, going deep out.
Hugh working with his dad, Craig. Britt DeWitt swings it out to Talon Scott. He's got the first down and more, breaking a couple of tackles and lunging forward down to about the 23-yard line. But hopefully, as Coach Rich Edwards says, it'll make them stronger. And now a carry and down to the first down marker. I think it's going to be a first down as we see the run game with Nash Hall change of pace. You've got Bobby Nesbitt and Nash Hall getting the carry, the junior.
Yeah, Nesbitt is your lightning. Nash Hall is your thunder. I love this.
I know, Nesbitt had a huge game against Red Mountain. I think they're just going to give it to him again, and Nesbitt takes it in for the touchdown. The Patriots get on the board first in the Battle of Queen Creek. It's Bobby Nesbitt.
That's a heck of a first drive, too, and he's following the block from his junior tight end, Talon Scott. Does a great job on this right side. Good vision for Nesbitt. One cut, bounces outside, and goes untouched, showing the speed in the vision. Great.
Yeah, they had a fumble early in that game. Here, DeWitt going to hand the ball off and getting some room and running past the 40s. Bobby Nesbitt, will he be stopped at all? He goes out of bounds past midfield. Boy, when Bobby Nesbitt gets going, you just can't stop him.
Yeah, he gets a tremendous block from his center, McKay Jensen, off the snap. Literally just moves the D tackle to the right, creates a massive gap. Bobby Nesbitt cuts it outside, and those turbo.
On third down, DeWitt rolling to his left, looking downfield, and it is caught there. Making the catch is Khalil Bender, and a flag is also down. But a key third down right there, and going to Bender, who, again, we've told you had to sit the first 5, but now, of course, the call sheet changes, needing 19 yards for the first down, and DeWitt hands it off to Nash Hall, who does a nice job of following some blocks.
And my first time watching Nash Hall this season. I like the way he runs. Great hole on that right side, but look at the stiff arm too, and as you can see, continuing to move his feet through contact.
That's exactly what they needed, as DeWitt looking to throw, looking to go to the end zone, and a touchdown to Khalil Bender. His impact being felt in this one. The senior transfer from McClintock hauls in the pass from Britt DeWitt.
And Jody, watch the high point right here. Goes up top shelf, over the Queen Creek defensive back. Great high point, catches with 2 hands. Tremendous protection up front for Britt DeWitt.
Penalties being theirs, as it's Hales and making the catch for the first down. It's Jaron Lyles, I should say. Nice catch right there, having to go down into a crouch to make the catch.
Yeah, he's so talented. He makes the first player miss. He's super athletic there.
So 1st and 10, and Hales is picked off. Interception thrown by Hales, and taking it back with some speed for ALA Queen Creek is Bryce Devlin, the free safety.
He was just spying out there, playing a true center field. And as
they're 5, so it's 1st and 15. And DeWitt, the handoff here. Bobby Nesbitt is going to take it down to the 40-yard line. A burst of speed down the sideline.
I think you see the growth of Bobby Nesbitt here. Last year he was, hey, I'm going to get to the outside, beat the corner. Watch this cut right here. That is perfect vision, and then another cut too to get north. But I think last year he was relying on so much. Another good block for the outside. He's lighting it up.
He has been so impressive as DeWitt throws. Khalil Bender wide open. There was a defender closing. It was Asher Howard, but wow, on the outside, one-on-one, Bender wins.
Yeah, Bender just gets open, and the jump from 5A to 6A is massive. But with Khalil Bender playing receiver, the way he create separation, you're still talking about high school football. He was one of the best at creating separation the last 2 years in the state of Arizona. I think it's a very seamless transition into this receiving core here, and he's lighting it up. They really were missing a key piece like that in those first 5 games. He obviously having to sit because of the transfer.
DeWitt, it's a discussion, and now back to throw. Going to throw it up to Bender again. He makes the catch. What a set of hands. Bender, his second touchdown catch of the night from DeWitt, and ALA Queen Creek scores their 3rd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, Khalil Bender slow plays off the line right here and then works outside release. Britt DeWitt puts it on the money. Look at that shot, and another 2-hand high point grab by the senior wide receiver.
A nice job. 2nd down, back to pass, pressure coming. He is hit, sacked by Cade Rollins, and that has been the problem for Hales in this offense, is just the pressure on dropbacks by the Patriots.
Yeah, Rollins shot out of a cannon. The 200-pound senior middle linebacker, great hit too, gets his head on the left side and drives his feet through contact, bringing down Hales, and Hales blitz at all times.
So Hales to pass and finding his man, but short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, it was of course 3rd and long, is Levi Johnson, the sophomore.
That's a good ball from Hales too, and he was able to get a block from David Rawson. A deep comeback route, and unfortunately because of the sack, it's going to bring up, and he's lit it up here tonight.
2nd and 3, 2 backs to his right, and the carry goes to Nash Hall, who spins and gets down to about the 21-yard line.
You hear this phrase with running backs, Jody, oh, he's slippery, and that's pretty good. That's a pretty good way to break down Nash Hall here tonight. I mean, he's just spinning and slipping off would-be tacklers, running his...
The chains moving. DeWitt gonna throw. Nice protection there. And into the end zone for Stetson Agnew. And it's a touchdown for the Patriots. 3rd passing touchdown of the night for Britt DeWitt.
Give him the hat trick here in the first half. Britt DeWitt surveys the secondary, looks at Khalil Bender, who sits in the soft spot first, and then has backside post. Agnew does a great job of using his frame to...
It's getting noisy on this side, and the pressure comes for Hales. It's picked off. Big man touchdown as the Patriots defense comes up with the play, and it is a pick 6. Rex Curtis, the senior, takes it back. Wow, Cody, he was rumbling down the field, and boy, it feels like the route is on now for the Patriots. The crowd is fired up.
ALA Queen Creek brings the house, and right there, Rex Curtis spying. Hales jumps right in front of Deron Lyles, and how about the cut to Fuller and his brigade, and the party in the end zone. The Patriots defense coming here to play their 2nd takeaway season. I think you've seen a little bit of lack of that here in the season.
3rd and 20, Hales rolls out, and it is complete, I believe, to Lyles, but wow, Lyles was surrounded by defenders.
Yeah.
Play and execution on that last one. Now he's rolling to the left is Hales and throws deep, and the catch is made over there by Levi Johnson, and that is going to be good for a 1st down.
And Jody, that's one of the hardest throws for a right-handed quarterback to make, rolling left, setting his feet, and throwing that deep comeback route. They just switch route right there. It's kind of a shorter scissors route concept. Inside slot works. I think they felt like they were fine in this one.
So 2nd down, and Hales is picked off once again. It was intended for Lyles, but it's going to be another interception for the Patriots, and that's Nash Cahoon, the senior.
Yeah, they were just spying. And right now, with Lyles being, wide receiver 1, 2, and 3, gets inside. And, God, yeah, just a great job by the senior outside backer, Nash Cahoon. Drops right in that zone.
And I said, I can't believe it. And he said, we are getting better each week. And speaking of interceptions, to end the half, looked like Britt DeWitt with a little miscommunication with the receiver, and it ends up...
Hasn't gone their way, but let's look to see how this Bulldog team responds here.
And there it is. Sawyer Hales throws the ball on a line to Levi Johnson down the middle of the field to start off this half.
And I think
So moving down the field and into Patriots territory, Hales airs it out, and it's just a bit underthrown. It's Brewer with the interception right there. And Brewer has been on Jerron Lyles all evening long. He was there and was able to pick off the pass.
Only a sophomore does a great job of zone turning and staying on the top of Lyles. So he's all on, eyes on the ball, goes up and grabs it there. The Patriots defense.
DeWitt set to throw, plenty of time. It's off the hands of Nesbitt.
That one's picked,
is
Jody.
It picked off? It is on the sideline. Over on there on the sideline, the Bulldogs do come up with a huge play and making the interception. Cody, this is big. I mean, DeWitt had a lot of time, and just a strange one. It just goes off of Nesbitt. I wonder if it hit his helmet.
Yeah, Brogan Moyers, the senior linebacker for Queen Creek.
Have a few inches getting in, and it's going to be Hales on the quarterback sneak. And it is a touchdown as the signal comes in, and that is it. The Bulldogs do get on the board here in the third quarter.
And now we play the two-point conversion game if you're Queen Creek. Every time you score, you're going for 2 points no matter what here, and that's big. Hey, you come out of the half and a pick for a pick, so to speak, to start the drives here. But Bulldogs find pace.
A little bit different personnel as Skyer. Now that punt is blocked, and it is going to be recovered there by the Bulldogs. Wow, that was a great special teams play, as the Patriots could not get that punt off. And a nice block. Let's see who made the block on that particular play. Here's another look at it. Looked like some pressure from number 29, but it was 19.
Nice play.
And this time Hales on the run, looking end zone, and it is picked off once again. The Patriots with their fourth interception of the night. Wow, Caden Arrieta.
And that's actually number 5, Jody.
5,
They had
that's right.
2 in the third quarter now. Once again, Colorado.
Hey, Zach. Zach always did a great job covering high school sports. Wow, the pass from DeWitt to Talon Scott and took a big hit. We'll check on him. That was a major collision in the end zone.
Yeah, it was Colton Cox, number 22, another sophomore player for the Bulldogs, come high flying. We're going to get a replay here. Colton Cox coming from our left side of the screen. As you see Talon Scott working his way, and see Colton Cox leads with his shoulder and hits a little high, but it breaks up the pass. They're going to get him for a 15-yard personal foul penalty. The most.
And DeWitt motioning, takes the snap out of shotgun, and a quick pass to Scott, who does get into the end zone. This time, the pass caught short of the line, and Talon Scott lunges into the end zone for the touchdown, his first of the night.
That looked like a pre-snap audible there from DeWitt. He saw somebody he likes. Just a quick out by Scott, who stiff arms, and look at the power. Stays upright, dives into the end zone. Touchdown. Yeah, this is an 8.89. 8.89, which is an extremely high score. Smoked, tender. Oh, we have a great kickoff here by the Bulldogs.
Taking it down the left sideline and racing out across the 40 for sure. Bulldogs ball, and Spencer Hales is going to be taken down. Not a lot of time to throw the ball. They haven't had it all night, and it's Cord Nunnery with the sack.
Yeah, that one lone returner from last year's defense, his second sack of the game. You watching the violence. Great wrap up, moving his feet. Nice play from Nunnery.
As the Bulldogs are moving the ball, the pressure coming as Hales was hit, and it is picked off again. Another interception, number 6 on the night, and he is still running down the sideline. For the Patriots, that is Bryce Devlin.
Yeah, the junior free safety coming up with his second INT of the game. And number 6 for the Patriots. Patriots defense, again, they're just spying and they're high pointing. They are robbing over the top. Yeah, just watching the athleticism, but it's the eyes of the secondary making that happen. Really well coached unit.